Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today in this video we'll discuss syllabus of 5th semester LLB Faculty of Law Delhi University. We know all after 4th semester examination conducted in May-June 2023, there is no any notification regarding vacation of classes. We know we all are waiting last 3 months, 90 days. Today is 9th September 2023. And from June to till date, we are waiting for the class. We hope in September classes will start. But 5 days ago, a notification has been published regarding commencement of the classes from 5th September 2023 for the 5th semester. How a class will run without the section allotment. You know, all admission and the optional paper notification for the filling the optional paper, a Google Meet link has been provided for by the Law Center 1 and also for Law Center 2 and CLC's Campus Law Center. And admission is going on. Without completion of this activity, how a classes will run. The main factor that without section allotment, how a classes will run. Is there any schedule has been published? Not yet. So it's showing only on paper, not in practical. Okay, 19 days we are waiting for the commencement of the classes. Is there any notification regarding vacation of time? Nothing else. If it is, kindly send to me. I will provide my Telegram ID in the description box of this video. So let's come to the syllabus discussion. So we'll discuss first optional paper. You have to choose 2 optional paper and 3 papers are mandatory: moot court, drafting, pleading and conveyancing, and one is industrial law. And for the optional paper we have several subjects. Let's first business regulation. The business regulation for the LLB fifth term. Now come to directly to the subject matter. Okay, the topic 1, right to trade and business under the Indian Constitution. You all know the under Article 19, Clause 1, Clause G, you have a fundamental right for the trade and business. Okay, for the state under Article 301. On this top concept, we have to read 2 cases. Now, topic B, reasonable restriction in public interest under Article 19, Clause 6. Power to carry on trade by the state and government contract, Article 298 to 299. Topic 2, the Security and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI, Act 1992. Now come to the topic 3, the securitization and the reconstruction of the financial and assets, enforcement of a security interest Act 2002, Surface Act. If you're looking for the legal officer to become legal officer in banking sector, these are the topic very crucial for that purposes. Surface Act we have to read. So you can opt as optional for the 5th semester this subject. Okay, now come to the topic 4, the takeover code SEBI, substantial acquisition of shares and takeover regulation 2011. Okay, SEBI. Topic 5, the Prevention of Money Laundering Act PMLA 2002. In WCC in 3rd semester white collar crime we have known this topic. The Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002, definition of money laundering act, enforcement attachment, what is that mean, adjudication under the act, a special court, vesting property in central government, preventing mechanism under the act. Okay, topic 6, Essential Commodity Act 1955. Okay. Sectoral Regulation. Topic 7. Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, 1997. Real Estate Regulation and Development Act 2016. Topic 9. Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act 1919. Okay, there are 9 topic under this subject, business regulation. You may access and download these such PDF from this Telegram channel, Legal Friend Study. I will provide the link in description box. Okay, now come to the Delhi Rent Control. Rent Control 2022 का जो syllabus है, if found updated one will provide in this group too. On the official side, there is nothing material for the 5th semester. I don't know when the Faculty of Law will upload for the same. So, okay, now part 1 of this rent control and slum clearance subject. Part 1 is general. You have to know about the lease licensee, meaning distinction between the two, lease and licensee, relevancy of the restriction of to the provision of the rent control 1958. If you are looking for, if you after completion of your LLB, if you choose advocacy, then if you practice in Delhi, then must choose this subject. Okay, this subject. So there are 5 cases on the same. Now part 2, Delhi Rent Control Act. The definition of premises exempted from the applicability of Delhi Rent Control Act 1958, meaning and scope of the contractual and statutory tenancies. There are 8 cases, 9 cases on the same part topic. Control of rent, meaning and the scope applicability of the standard rent. Balbir Singh versus MCT All India Report, 2 cases. Part 3, the Delhi Rent Control Act 90 for the grounds of eviction, on which ground eviction could be done. So, payment of rent, non-payment of rent, arrears of rent, these are the ground for the eviction under section 14 clause 1, proviso clause A. There are the 7 cases on the same, 6 cases. Okay, subject letting the rented premises, section 14 clause 1, proviso clause B. There is also a I have gone through the procedure of the eviction under section 14, read with section 14(1)(e), read with section 25 clause B. Further you can see. So GK Bhattanagar versus Abdul Alim, there are 3 cases on the same. Intermissible use of the rented premises, section 14(1), proviso clause C. Okay, non-occupation of rented premises by the tenant, section 14(1), proviso clause D. One case says bona fide requirement of the rented premises by the landlord, 14(1), proviso clause E. Read with section आगे यहाँ पे 25 capital B. There are 7 cases on the same. Tenants building own premises acquiring vacant possession or allotment of the resident, section 14(1), proviso clause H and clause H. So Ganpat Ram Sharma versus Gayatri Devi All India Report 1987 SC 2016 reference number. So each of the rented premises in violation of the condition of lease stipulated by the DDA, the Delhi something authority, and MCT Municipal Corporation of Delhi. 14(1) proviso clause K. Okay, recovery part B, recovery of the possession in cases of limited period tenancy, section 21. Remedy against the cutting off or withholding essential supply or the service, section 45. Okay, 45, not 20. Part 4, the slum areas improvement and the Clearance Act 1956. Okay, important notes. So these are the topic under the various part of the subject, rent control and slum clearance. So now come to the another subject. So business regulation done, rent control done. Now come to the IPR. IPR If you read in fourth semester IPR 1, so you can choose this one. It will help, it will be helpful. Okay, so copyright and patent law mainly you can go through in this subject. Patent law you can see here. Yeah, patent law. So we'll read about uh, the in details regarding the copyright and the patent law. Subject matter of copyright: nature, scope, law applicability, doctrine of originality, doctrine of labor, skills, effort, and various concept for that, and cases also there. Right in respect of the works, authorship, ownership, exploitation of the copyright. Okay, infringement of copyright, exception of infringement of the copyright right to the copyright. Now patent law, introduction to the patent law, meaning and in Act 70 Act patent law, impact of the Swift Agreement on Patent Act 1970, patentability criteria in India, how you can take patent for the procedure. We have to go through that procedure for filing patent application, section 7, 7A, 9, 10, 11A, 11B, section 30, 33 and 135 of Patent Act 7. So licensing of patent 1992, 1992, 1920, 107A, Patent Act 97. Voluntary and compulsory licensing with a special reference to the public health issues, parallel imports, standard essential patent, SEP, and different licensing is a cases for the same, like the right of patentee and the patent infringement. Okay, limits of the grant patents, rights of the patentees, jurisdiction defenses, Gillette defenses, Gillette. I think okay, there is a blade also Gillette. So, but the spelling may be another, so different. So law of the patent variety and the farmers right. Okay, the plant variety protection in the farmers act 2001. Trade secret law, legal framework of trade secret law, subject matter of trade secret law, trade secret licenses, international system of the trade secret protection, introduction of the traditional knowledge and the folklore, TCE, National Convention on Intellectual Property. So these are the subject. In the topic 6, you have to silence feature of the following: Warner Convention, Rome Convention, Paris Convention, Text Convention, WCT, WPPT, PCT, Beijing Treaty on the Audio Visual Performance, and the Macras VIP Treaty. So these are the subject topics under this area 2, intellectual property right 2. We have to go through that. So you can opt if you read year 1. It's not mandatory, but it's up to you. Okay, now go to the another subject. Now jurisprudence 2. In first semester we have read jurisprudence 1 as compulsory, but in fifth semester it's a optional subject. So it's an optional subject. Topic 1 under jurisprudence 2, concept of the rights and duty of jurisprudential analysis. RWM Dice Judicial Relations Jurisprudence. Chhatrapati saying the inadequacy of the Hofhel's scheme. Okay, topic 2, if we talk about, this subject very like theory based subject, the concept of the rights and duty of the philosophical analysis. Okay, now liability, topic 3, the physical liability in the Salman jurisprudence. Salman is also given definition of tort of law in the law of torts. If you are first semester students, you have gone through that. Okay, civil and the criminal justice in Salman on jurisprudence. The PJ Fitzgerald. Okay, and topic 4, the personality of the Schweinberg, the rights of animals and the unborn generations. Okay, RWB retires again, the theory of nature and the legal person. Okay, Adolf A. There was Adolf Hitler, but it is Adolf A. Verley, and the Guardianer means the evolution of the modern corporate structure. Cases, 3 cases on this topic. Topic 4, the property. The Roscoe Pound is the other of property. Introduction to the legal philosophy is Remy Waldron. There was Remy Vantham, it's Jeremy Waldron, property and ownership. Now the topic 6, the possession and ownership of the federal land. Again, the cases, two cases. So these topics covered in the jurisprudence 2. Every PDF subject PDF will accessible by you guys. You can access by this Telegram channel. I'll provide the link in the description box. Now come to the criminology. Okay, so criminology prescribed book. Okay, topic 1, theoretical and historical perspective of criminology. Now topic 2, crime causation. You can pause and read if you want to read in details. I have just gone through the overview, the syllabus. After that you can usually opt according to your interest and skills or whatever. So crime causation and generality, and in the context of the specific offense such as white collar crime, crime against women and children, terrorism, etc. Okay. Now topic 3, the Indian crime reality. The typology of the crime and their characteristic, malign and malign pravida. Okay, traditional crime. In white collar crime, we know heard about the traditional crime. Social and economic offenses, organized crime, we also know heard about that. Crime against trafficking, narcotic trade and money laundering, privileged class defiance. Okay, juvenile topic for juvenile delinquency. Concept of juvenile delinquency, legal framework in India. Topic 5, punishment and its justification, theory of punishment, kinds of punishment, probation as the form of punishment. So these are the cases. Okay. Topic 6, the victimology, meaning of the scope of victimology, role of victim in criminal justice administration, concept of the compensation under section 357 and 357A for the victim. So these are the topic. Now again, topic is topic 7, Indian police system, method of the police investigation, reforms in the police system. You can go through these cases, everyone. If you are a lawyer student, to know more about the investigation on the part of the police. So Prakash Singh versus Union of India and the TP Sen Kumar versus Union of India, others. Now in prison system, the reforms in prison system, open prison. So thank you so much again for being with me till this video, till this topic. Now the move to the another subject, information technology. It's also demanding subject, everyone can only opt this one. So now the information technology law, you know, the information technology act was in 2000, IT act part A. So introduction carries 4 to 7 5 classes. Let's see how many classes we will take. I will give an will provided for the same. So you can read more about that, definition of information, computer sources, etc. in introduction part. So पार्ट 2 में आपको टॉपिक 2 में है लीगल रिकॉग्निशन एंड ऑथेंटिकेशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक रिकॉर्ड्स. ओके. 3, द सिविल लायबिलिटी, साइबर थ्रेट. 4 में है क्रिमिनल लायबिलिटी, साइबर क्राइम. ओके. सो इंटरमीडिएटरी लायबिलिटी आपको 5th टॉपिक में है. फिर 6 में साइबर सिक्योरिटी, उसमें नेशनल सिक्योरिटी पढ़ेंगे, इंटरसेप्शन, ब्लॉकिंग, प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम. पार्ट बी में एप्लीकेबिलिटी ऑफ द अदर लॉज ऑन ई कॉमर्स कंट्रैक्ट. नाउ टॉस 8 में है ट्रेडमार्क्स एंड द डोमेन नेम्स इन IPR 1. We heard about this name, but in the from the perspective of the information technology, let's see, passing of also there. Okay, reduction in the cyberspace. Okay, so approximately 9 subtopics for the in the information technology subject. Now come to the criminology done, jurisprudence done, IPR 2 done, area control done, business related done. Now come the international trade laws for the as optional. So these are the content you have to go through there if you are choosing the subject. It is the general agreement on trade tariffs, trade, in short, GATT, agreement establishing the WTO. Okay, these are the subject. You may pause and read. Okay, cases. Part 1, the cases or books. Topic 1, origin and evolution of GATT पढ़ोगे, आप WTO पढ़ोगे, how the GATT become WTO, dispute settlement procedure under the GATT and WTO, the principle of non-discrimination in the GATT and WTO, the subsidy and the countervailing measures cases. Topic 5, dumping and the anti-dumping duties, a basic overview cases. Okay, the services and the investment and intellectual property, GATS. Let's go with GATS cases. Part 2, topic 7, export, trade, transaction and intellectual commercial contracts, payments in the international trade, bills of exchange, law relating to the bills of exchange, commercial credit in the international trade, letter credit types and law relating to the commercial credit. Topic 9, the carriage of the goods in export trade. So this topic for topics are for the subject international law trade. Now there are the sample of the question, not sample, it's previous question of the 2017, 16, 15. You may go through that question for your practice for the purpose of examinations. Now come to the main and compulsory subject, 3 subject: drafting, pleading and canvassing. Okay, drafting, pleading and canvassing, you may go through that. What is the meaning of 3 terms: pleading, canvassing? And now come to the subject part: pleading, drafting, pleading, rules and skills for the drafting, forms of pleading, civil pleading, matrimonial pleading, and petition under the constitutional law, pleading under the criminal laws, other miscellaneous pleading. Now the part B of canvassing. Okay, the forms of the deed and the notices, components of part of the deed, will, general power of attorney, GPA, a special power of attorney to execute sale deed, agreement to sell deed, list deed, mortgage deed, partnership deed, deed of dissolution of the partnership, relinquishment of deed, gift deed, this. Okay, important notes. So these are the topic of under this subject: drafting, pleading and canvassing. Now come to the second one, that is moot court trial. In moot court trial, it's totally on practical subject. There is no examination. Everything it's practical, including internship, memorial, attendance, 10 number. Okay, so let's have a view. Let's have a look. Unit 1, mock trial, including the client interview, counseling and analysis, moot court. Okay, table of content, statement of facts, this. So intensive court visit, chamber punishment, placement, not punishment. Okay, these are the reading, 10 number for the marks. Now come to the industrial laws, last one. Industrial law, including the self-HI. Okay, the unit chain. Now come to the unit 1 first. Okay, unit 1, dispute settlement under the Industrial Dispute Act. In labor law, in 4th semester we have gone through this a little bit, this act 1947, but in this semester we read more about that. So reference and of the dispute, industrial dispute, award and settlement, nature, duration, termination, awards, nature and duration, judicial review, managerial prerogative, discipline action. There cases also there. Power of adjudication, power of the case discharge dismissal, strength and the managerial prerogative, section 33, 30A. Unit 7, wage concept and the kinds of wages, implies and compensation act 1923, implies State Insurance Act 1948 definition. Labor Wage Accord in 2019. 10 Social Security and legislation silent feature. Dispute settlement industrial act. So there is a FSI act also there if you are looking for to become SO, that is legal officer, so you can choose. For the business relation I'm talking about, but these are the optional subject, three subjects. Thank you so much again for watching this video. I hope you can now opt your optional paper